They've dumped the record label so they can rock out. McFly tell us how they're going it alone. Morning, lads.
Morning.
Morning. Very nice to see you. We were listening to you rehearse earlier on. The single's fantastic.
Thank you very much.
Yes.
So we'll have a chat a bit later.
Sweet.
It's number one in the midweeks, isn't it?
Sweet.
You see, we've adopted them as well.
Dumped the record label and gone rock. Are they about to start destroying our green room? No, they're just having a cup of tea and having a bit of a sleep.
rock and roll. Look
Look at that. There you go. We'll catch up a bit later. Four boys who recently split from their record company and have gone it alone in the world of pop. McFly are here again, and welcome back, lads. Lovely to see you.
Thanks for having us.
Tom and Danny, Dougie and Harry. Lovely
Very
to see
good.
you. So, I mean, a lot's been made about this, the fact that you left the record company. Under what circumstances? Why would you do that?
Well, we left on really good terms. It wasn't like a big argument and we stormed off. It was, you know, just a sort of technicality that we could leave if we wanted to. And I think every band dreams about having their own record label one day and, you know, being able to do it on your own. And, you know, fortunately we had the opportunity to do it, and we're very lucky to have, you know, an amazing fan base and to have made some money now to be able to fund it ourselves and go alone.
So what does it mean to have your own record label? What do you get now that you hadn't got before?
You just have a lot more responsibility, but it also means that you are in control of every decision. And before, you know, we had a lot of control with our label, but now it means that we're in full control of the music, the complete creative side, really, from artwork to videos to everything. So it's really exciting for us.
What about the budget? Because finance is the...
Danny does the budget.
People may think that obviously now we've got our own label, it might get a bit like cheap and nasty, but it's totally the opposite. Like we've done, so we've got a very small sort of, but not small budget, but we don't mind about spending money if we need to. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
so it's
definitely.
good.
You're funding yourselves, are you?
Yeah, of course, yeah. So we're skint at the minute because that's all our money's into McFly. But
Yeah, I heard that you've gone to Australia, and it was in Australia when the split happened. Is that right?
it was before that.
Yeah, we left just before Christmas, and then we started recording in January, and we decided to go to Australia to record.
So we thought
fantastic.
just go away, get out of the country and just spend 10 weeks in an amazing place.
Yeah,
And
it's
just
a good thing to do.
Because before, like making albums, like on a label, you get sort of deadlines. It has to be done by this date, and you know, you're recording in London. It just gets a bit like going to the office every day. And it's
So did you have to come back economy then in that case for your pay?
No.
not from Australia.
We did on one trip though.
Yeah, from the video we shot the video in Canada, and we had a choice of doing this extra sort of special effects thing in the video, which had cost like $8,000, and that was the price of flying back upper class. So we decided to come back economy and have the extra bit of the video. Yeah.
So what are you all?
sensible.
Sort of 20, 21,
22,
23
tomorrow.
Yeah, 23 tomorrow.
Yeah.
Who else has got a birthday tomorrow that we know? I can't think who that
Well,
might
the
be.
Duchess of Cornwall,
Yeah.
Tim Brooke Taylor, my friends Val and Ben, and... Is it me?
Is it?
Oh, it's my birthday tomorrow as well. You're 24 tomorrow, are you?
23.
23
20,
tomorrow.
it's
I'm
26, are you?
37.
26.
37 tomorrow, yeah.
Yeah. Getting old now. 37.
Yes.
So when you've got to make those decisions and right, okay, well, for the price of the video we'll change the way we fly back. Normally you would have had a big sort of record company team behind you. Without, it must feel weird because your whole careers you've had that sort of machine behind you looking after you. Really,
we've made the move with our managers, who we've been with right from the start, and we've also got a team around us, and the label's called Super Records. So we've got the marketing, the press, and everything. We've got a really good team around us.
It's all people that, you know, we employ, and people that we felt really understood what we wanted to do and are really sort of eager and enthusiastic, you know, and understand, you know, how we feel about McFly. So
Are you good business brains?
No.
You see, that's where you've got to have the right people and trust the right
Exactly.
Oh, exactly.
Exactly.
Yeah. But it just feels right now, and we're all really excited. There's like a new excitement
But
about
we
it, like
feel-
when we first started.
But we feel we know about the music, and we feel we know what the fans want and everything. So that's
that's the side of things we really wanted to take. Everything that the fans get, you know, see and hear, all comes 100% from us now, which is.
They must like this new single, which is called One for the Radio, which is currently #1 in the midweek charts.
Yeah, but it
so
could
fingers
change.
crossed for
Could
Sunday.
change.
Who's your nearest rival?
I think it's Dizzy Rascal from last. He was #1 last week.
Yeah, okay.
Just wait and see.
Well, let's fingers crossed for Sunday. The album is coming out, Radioactive.
Yeah.
It comes out September the 8th, I think.
Yes, but it's free this weekend.
Well, we were going to talk about that because that's, you know, the business side of things.
Yeah.
You're on your own now, you're doing your own finances, and you're giving away your first album.
Yes.
With the newspaper.
What the hell are you thinking?
Well, basically, we think that we definitely think this is the best album we've ever made, and what we think is most important is to get it heard by as many people as possible, and that's why we're giving it away for free, because we can get it out to nearly 3 million people in one day.
So that's on a Sunday newspaper. This
Sunday.
Yeah. And then is it released after? Because it's
there's
September,
like
isn't it?
a deluxe edition in September, which has like DVD and extra songs and a booklet and everything like that.
And how different is the music now then?
Well, it's just that it's not really a drastic change in direction, it's just a big step up in quality. Like, we feel it's the best we've ever written. It's the most proud we've ever been of an album. Like, it's a real step up in production. It's got a lot more energy and balls to it this time.
There's a couple of songs that Tom wrote, even not like when we were writing our first album, that made this album.
Yeah, that were just
it's just the production that's changed, and it's just like...
Did you write them in the toilet?
I do write some on the toilet.
Yeah, that was in one of the newspapers today. That you write in the loo. That is great.
It's inspirational. You get quiet time alone.
It's a man thing, that, I think. Yeah, that's a man thing.
Spending time on the loo.
Yeah, and creating. And then but the great thing
that's
is
the whole point of being there.
Yes, but sometimes it's something that has to be shared with the rest of the family. We didn't necessarily need to have it shared. However, so the next big thing is to crack America. And you're prepared to go to America and do a year's solid work there and really crack them, is that correct?
I think we've never really spent time abroad. Like, we've got a lot of fans in Europe that we've never been there either, so we definitely want this album to be our first big international album.
Done.
Are you going to sign anyone else to your label, by the way?
It depends how things go. If things go well, then that's something we look at in the future, but if it doesn't, then we'll probably be begging Universal to sign us again.
Awfully good, just waiting to be discovered.
Yeah, we're terrific at Christmas.
Yeah. Listen, you can be seen at probably Buckingham Palace August the 4th for the big event, yes?
Yeah, that's right, yeah.
Then your big tour in November, but they can be seen before all then, because they'll be here at the end of the show singing their new single on the radio.
And this weekend at the T4 in the Beach, at Western-super-Mare.
Oh yeah, everywhere. Blimey.
There you go. Thanks, guys.
Yes, thank you. And Harry, you ran the London Marathon, didn't you?
Yes.
So you know how to dig deep and train, and
I did know how to, yeah.
Can be lonely, but very, very...
Very rewarding.
There you are. Harry said it. So this is what I'm going to ask you. Have you reached a point in your life where you are looking for a change and a bit of